Hello everyone. In this episode, I want to talk about my HeadSpace gauges that I use for my 1903 Springfield collection that you can also use for anything in 30-06, 270 Winchester, or 25-06. So we have the go, no-go, and field gauge. These gauges you use to measure the distance between the bolt face here and the breech of the rifle. So you want to make sure that you take the extractor off. You don't have to take the collar off, but you definitely have to take the extractor off because you want this to fit flush against here in the chamber. So you'll see on these gauges, they have different measurements. So you see the calibers that it will work for, and it has a measurement. Each one gets consecutively bigger. So shortest, middle, longest, and that corresponds to the HeadSpace. So when you have the no-go fail, this means that the chamber is getting kind of long. When you fail the field gauge, then it's completely unsafe to shoot. You can go almost all the way down on the no-go gauge with the bolt and it still be considered within HeadSpace. I'm going to show you how to use them, and I'm going to use two different rifles from two different eras. This one is a 1913 Rock Island. This is the NRA sales model. This is a Smith Corona 03A3 from World War II, 1943 production. Bolts are going to be very similar, same caliber, same technique, so I'm going to show you how to use them. We're going to start with the Smith Corona 03A3. You see I have the extractor off the bolt. So first we're going to function test to make sure that it doesn't have any issues with freely going in and out. So now we're going to start with the go gauge. First, we're going to place it into the chamber. Now the bolt face should go all the way down with no resistance. All the way forward, all the way down. Again, all the way forward, all the way down. That's what you want. Next up, we're going to do the no-go gauge. We have the no-go gauge. The go gauge, it worked flawlessly. So most likely this one's going to pass also. All the way forward. That's all the farther it will go. You don't want to really force it down really hard either. All the way forward. And that's as far as it'll go. So this rifle's HeadSpace is plenty okay, safe to shoot. Next up is the 1913 Rock Island Armory NRA sales model. Same steps, take the extractor off the bolt, put the bolt in the rifle and function test it. Make sure that there's no issues. Take your go gauge, insert it into the chamber. Bolt should go all the way down with no resistance. Now let's check with the no-go gauge. Should all the way forward. And it should not go all the way down on the no-go gauge. Okay, let's try it again. And it goes all the way down, but it doesn't go all the way down smoothly, and there is a little bit of resistance, but it does go all the way down. So now we're going to use the field gauge to see if it's beyond the maximum allowable HeadSpace. Here's the final test, the field gauge. This is the maximum allowable HeadSpace, so you don't want the bolt to go all the way down on this one. And again. So good news for us that it didn't go all the way down on the field gauge. The bad news is that it did go all the way down on the no-go gauge. There was a little bit of slight resistance, and then you could see when we did the field gauge that it didn't go very far down on the field gauge. So the HeadSpace for this rifle is long, but it is not beyond the maximum allowable, but I would say that it would fall into the category of unwise to shoot. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.